What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000, I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Fist of the North Star on this early rainy morning down here in Austin, Texas. We have some brand new events underway, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Wait a minute, FG! I see what's going on in that upper left-hand corner of your screen. I see it. You can't hide it. Wait a minute, man! That's probably just a glitch. You know how sometimes you upload YouTube videos and they get glitchy and artifacty, so it's probably just glitchy and artifacty strategically where my VIP is located. That's all. Come on, man. This video is not about VIP-ness. it's about events, not about VIP. I can't believe I said. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in to the brand new events. Ladies and gentlemen, this game has been hot and heavy when it comes to events. Like, they're not even waiting until the previous events end before they start new ones. We saw that with the 100 blow challenge. That just basically came out of nowhere. And now we have a new event. The Clash Quest challenges have been doubled. So normally you can only do Clash Quest 3 times per node. Now you can do them 6 times per node. And in addition to that, the item drops for story and Clash have been doubled as well. I don't have to tell you, when it comes to a game like this, where a lot of your power comes from your star ranking as well as your class level, being able to get double drops on those items that are required to do that is just huge. So right now is the time to be playing the game, burning stamina, burning those stamina items, and trying to get as many items as you possibly can, because if not, you're gonna get left behind. So now is the time. In addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a limited time ranked gacha as well. So let's jump on over there. So here it is. Now, normally when it comes to doing a 10 pull, it'll cost you 2,200 gems. Over here in the limited time ranked gacha, it's only gonna cost you 600. However, the only character that you can get out of this gacha is Keno, and he's not like a very high drop rate at all. So I've already opened up 10, 50, and 300. As you guys can see, I'm on my way to 1,000. Have not gotten a single shard of Keno. You are guaranteed to get him at over here at 5,000, but do keep in mind, yes, he's probably amazing. Yes, he's an ultra rare, but do keep in mind he is a 3-star, and in order to kind of continue to star him up, it's going to cost you a lot of shards to get him from 3-star to 4-star, 150. So he might be plenty strong in 3-star, so don't get me wrong, but do keep in mind if you do want to kind of continue to star him up, it's going to cost you, it's going to be very hard to find his fragments basically. But here he is, deals damage in a straight line, enhances own power, deals additional damage based on own defense as well. So it looks like he's going to be a pretty tanky character. Throw him out there in front, give him a ton of defense, and then that's just going to boost his damage. So win-win right there for Keno. So that is the newest character added to the game, the newest ultra rare. So we have access to Keno here, which is a little bit, I have seen people that have saved up their currency since they were free to play, have not done a single generic gacha pull. They spent all of their currency here and they were able to get Keno. So do keep that in mind. I don't know. You might have wanted to start the game over and re-roll like a day ago, maybe you can still do it. I don't know. It might be actually worth starting over, or especially if you haven't even started the game yet, now is the time to start. Save up all your currency, burn it in here, and try to get yourself a Keno. That seems like the smartest thing to do. So that is 2 ultra rares in the game. You got Thouser here and Keno. So very, very nice. In addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, I did want to kind of show off where I am in the game. Now, as far as stories here, I've completed all the story missions that I possibly can. I can't do chapter 9 until I get level 40, so I'm basically stuck here. As far as Clash, I've been kind of, I need to step up my game here. I am on chapter 7 here. I'm about to start chapter 8. We're gonna do a little bit of combat in this video so I can show you what my new and improved team looks like. So just kind of hold on for that. I've also opened up this brand new enhanced party function. So when I first started playing the game, I was getting like burritos and my gacha pulls. I'm like, what the heck are these burritos for? Now I know. So the food that you are getting throughout the game and that you probably need to be buying out of the shops as well. Once again, I didn't know it, now I do. You feed it to characters, and as you guys can see, your favor level will increase with them, which enhances your speed. And I don't have to tell you, in a turn-based game like this, speed is everything. Being able to go before your opponent is a huge way to get a leg up on the competition. So feeding your specific characters that you have on your roster food will give them more speed, as you guys can see. And of course, different characters eat different things. Not everyone has the same diet. So there you go. What do you eat? So if you get Keno, he's gonna eat these sausages with some bread here, and I guess I don't know. What is that? That is some, oh, I got it. It's Alizé. Alizé, I think, is orange. So there you go. Boom. Very nice. And then what is Thouser? Bowser is he's a wine drinker. Some bread or something, a little steak, I don't know. But that is where all the food that you're going to be getting in the game, where it goes to be used. So the only thing I don't have unlocked at the moment is the warehouse at level 47. So using modding spanners to upgrade your vehicles, this enhances your fighters. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what that's all about. Also, once again, and I'm kind of going through this because as you're playing the game, you're going to be getting these items with nowhere to use them. And it's kind of confusing because the things that you have to use them on don't even unlock until much later on in the game. So all of these tempering flames that you get, you'll be able to use them in this little passive talent tree. And basically using those flames will increase the power of your front row and back row. So you look over here in the red, this will give you back row attack power, and over here in the green will give you HP. And there are more here, ability and boost, that'll unlock at level 50 and level 70 respectively. So that is the enhanced party system that you'll see a little bit later in the game, ladies and gentlemen. So here's where I am as far as my dojo. Right over here at ranking 319. I can't do another refresh right now without spending the gem. And I'm kind of in a weird spot because I'm at rank 319. The only person I can go against is 186, 100 or 86. I feel like there's a lot of people in the 200s that I could beat, but I can't do it just yet until I am able to refresh these at refresh. So that is my dojo, ladies and gentlemen. Over here in challenges, I have finally opened up pretty much all the modes here. I got Bandit Assault, which you get to unlock pretty early in the game. You beat up bandits, get gold. I'm going to skip food scavenge it for a second. Phantom Battle is pretty interesting. In this mode, there are recommended heroes that the game says, bring these specific heroes to get a leg up in the combat. And what I can see, and I've only done this twice since I just unlocked it, if you bring the recommended heroes, it just explodes. Like, it literally just kills enemies instantly if you bring the recommended heroes, as far as I can tell. So you definitely want to bring the recommended heroes because it's going to make your battle a lot easier. You don't have to. It's just going to mean that you're going to have to fight more enemies because they're not going to instantly explode on sight of the recommended heroes that you bring. And then Boulder Bash is actually pretty funny. Smash the boulder to find water. Like, you're literally punching a boulder, punching a rock to get water out of it. This is why I kind of like this game. It's just everything about this game is just ridiculous, and I do appreciate that. But like I said in my first video, my only real beef in the game at the moment is this Trial of Nanto. It's just so clunky and slow. It's a good mode, like in a game like this where you can basically use sweep ticket, or not, this game doesn't have sweep tickets. In a game like this where you can sweep through stages as easily as this and burn your stamina as fast as this, having a mode like this where you can actually spend some time and actually play it is a good thing. I just feel like it's just so overly clunky. Like, you spend more time in the loading screen than you do doing anything else. Like, this part is what you're gonna look at the most when you're doing the Trial of Nanto. And considering how important this mode is to the game, as far as playability and like actually doing something after you're done sweeping through all the stages, I really think that they need to dedicate a lot more quality of life to this mode. Because it just takes so long to get through these floors, man. Especially when you have power that far exceeds what you're going to be going against. Like, you're just like all this time spent in the loading screen. You're just sitting here, you're waiting, you're unpacking game data, swiping through some tips that you don't care about. In the battle start, hit skip, victory. You got to have all the celebratory stuff and the fanfare. All of this stuff I feel like can be streamlined dramatically. And I hope they take a look at that sooner rather than later, because this is such an important mode in the game when you don't have anything else to do. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So the only, oh wait, I said I only had one beef. I have two beefs. I got two beefs. So the Trial of Nanto is my first beef in the game, and I do really enjoy this title. So I'm not saying that these are deal breakers by any means, but I do think they need to refine the Trial of Nanto a little bit. And I also think that they need to start talking about some type of cross-serverness, because obviously in any game, no matter how good it is, once you open up so many servers, eventually the servers are gonna die. Like, if you have a server 8, no brand new player is gonna roll on server 8. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Sorry to all the people out there that are rolling on server 8. Ain't nobody gonna roll on your server if they're brand new. So over time, when people quit, your server slowly dies. So I really hope that they start doing some type of cross-serverness really soon, especially when it comes to PvP. I feel like this screen right here has a lot of room to like house some like cross-server PvP action over here. Maybe if you go over to like, if if you take a look at the login screen, they group up server 1 through 10. Maybe those are going to be the cross-server like clusters, where all of those servers are combined. I don't know. Something has to happen because the game is on borrowed time when you have a server architecture like this, where they just keep on cranking out new servers for new players. Then all of us old players are just kind of left out. It's going to be harder and harder for us to fill our guilds out. It's going to be harder for us to find people to PvP against. It's just not a good look. Not a good look. So I really hope that that's something that they are already working on. But other than that, I'm loving this game. I just think this game is just absolute silliness, and I love it. Love all of the yelling. My favorite yelling in this game is during the clash, like the little tower run mode in your clan. Like when he goes 1, 2, 3, that is like some of the best yelling I have ever heard. And take it from me, I do a lot of yelling. I can't do yelling like that. That's a really good yell. Skip you. Skip that. Not about to embarrass me on video. Got this covered. But here is my new and improved team. Still doing some tweaks, of course. I would love to have an ultra rare in my squad. That'd be nice. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one. Save my specials for the boss. Look at all these excellents. Sometimes the attacks kind of trip you up a little bit, because sometimes the enemy or your team does like a floaty attack and you don't know how fast or how slow it is, and you're like, wait. But I got this. I got this. I like to start off with yours there, with the defense down. Shin doing some work here. Boss is already, oh, I thought he was dead. He's just bending over. Like hers is a little awkward on the timing. You know, not terrible, but it's a little awkward on the timing, the way she spins her little yo-yo around. But very happy to have the only waifu in the game. Only true waifu. But there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brand new event. Game is off to a pretty solid start. I'm enjoying it. A nice blend of events for spenders. You know, there has to be spending events. That's like a thing. You know, I'm not too concerned about that. But there are nice amount of events that are allowing free-to-play players to succeed in, allow them to use their free-to-play currency, opportunities for them to double dip, all of that stuff. Off to a pretty solid start, ladies and gentlemen. Can I refresh this bad boy for free? Nope. Make sure you're in here buying that food though. I was slacking on my food purchases. But now we're good. Last thing, waifu crew. Check us out. Check us out. Boom. Waifu crew. Ranked 13 on the server. Look at that. Want to see? Look at that. Right there. FG LOL leading us to victory. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. We got the chosen few is number 1. Wow, 116. We're at 62. So we're not going to be number 1 anytime soon. But I foresee a future that one day the waifu crew is top 5 at least. Top 5. I feel like we can do it. It's going to take us a little while. I'm try my best to make sure that the guild stays as active as possible. I have been donating a lot of my gems, so I haven't even been using all gold for my donations. I've been using a lot of gems. I'm trying to put the waifu crew on my shoulders, bring us up to the top. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the rest of this video. Oh yeah, I opened this up as well. Isn't this the silliest thing you've ever seen? In order to open up this claim all button, you gotta be level 35. Why do they feel the need to lock that off? I don't understand. I mean, I'm finally glad that I got it unlocked, but it just seemed a bit silly to lock that off at level 35. But anyway, that's it. I'm FG. Thanks so much for watching. I'm just gonna be going through Trial of NATO loading screens for a little while. And hopes that we get some quality of life in this mode one day. Be very nice. Be very nice to not have to do this and have to wait for all these screens of loading over and over and over again. This needs help quick. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.